Welcome back to Popcorn Cobra, where I can give you my normie perspective of movies and shows that I decided to watch. And today I want to talk about the movie The Descendant. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into this movie. And this movie description is follows. A troubled LA schoolguard, haunted by a family tragedy, experiences strange visions after a mysterious light appears in the sky. As his wife's due date approaches, he races to face his demons before growing obsession consumes him. Now, I'll go ahead and add a little bit to this description for you for, like I said, a normie perspective. So basically, you follow this gentleman. He is a security guard for a private school, and he's trying to better himself. He's trying to find ways to have a better job to support his family. His wife works as well. She's about 32 months pregnant, and you follow them doing their things during the day. One particular moment when he's talking about he sees a mysterious light. He sees it twice. He sees one. I think he was at home working out or something, and he was leaving the garage, and the light above him started flickering, right? He notices it, and as soon as he notices it, he sees like a light or orb was kind of flying around, kind of really odd, and all of a sudden he stares at it kind of really confused, and all of a sudden it just disappears. Well, he didn't think much about it, so he just left, went on his way. Well, I'm not going to go into all the things that happened in the story, but I'm just giving you the gist of it, right? Well, one day he was out with his wife, come back at a party actually, and he gets a text message from his boss, which his wife was reading, and she told him that the boss was saying that one of the security systems was going off at that site he works, and he need to get it fixed. So he drops off his wife and goes to that facility to fix the alarm. He goes there. It was an easy fix. He's able to fix the alarm. In the meantime, while he was getting ready to leave, right above where he works at, there's another light, and it started flickering, which he just looked at it, and he didn't think about what happened earlier. He just thought, oh, that light is going bad. I have to fix it at the site. So he climbs up, gets in a ladder. He goes on top of the roof where the light is. He was starting to get ready to get the light out. He drops his screwdriver on the ground way below, and all of a sudden he hears something, and he sees a big light bulb, not bulb, but a big light in the sky like he saw earlier, and he just stares at it, and it gets closer and closer and closer, and it was just so much light it just blinded him. And next thing you see is him in a dark room with something covering his face, and things start happening. Things is in his neck, and so on and so forth. And he wakes up afterwards into the hospital where his wife is there saying, what happened? What'd you do? You shouldn't have changed that, we'll take care of you. All right, so I'm not going to go further than that, right? He fell. Now, from this point, something changed in him. He fell from on top of a roof, so he has some head issues. And that basically you see him kind of go off the rails. As the kids say, you see him crashing out. But he go off the rails in his personal life with his wife and his job, and he really don't remember doing things like painting things. He starts being hyper-focused on drawing certain images that's built in his head, that's just in his head. And his psychologist told him, whatever you see, go ahead and release that by, drawing it. And he draws, paints, and everything throughout the whole movie. Well, I'll just leave it at that. So he go off the rails most of the movie, and I was really, and something happens at the end. I'm not going to give any spoilers. Now, some people probably won't like it, to be honest with you. Me, I wanted more. I think they hit the landing on this movie, but I wanted more. It really, in my humble opinion, just to be a normie here, I'm not an expert on anything, but I love the story. I love the movie. It was actually a better movie than I expected. I think it was an hour and, let me see here. Give me one moment here. An hour and 36 minutes. Not bad at all. It's tight fit. And honestly, too, The pacing of it was well. The music was very well. The acting was freaking fantastic. There was no name actors in this that I know of, and every person that was on the screen came to work. I should say they didn't come home. They came to work. They did a phenomenal job with the characters. The dude that plays Sean, I'll put his face here so you can see what I'm talking about. He was fantastic. Because for me, you go along on this journey with these things that happen to him. Also, too, to kind of, I'm all over the place. I apologize if you're still watching. At certain times, he starts to see things, he hears things, he feels things, and you don't know if it's real or fake. And you go along with, after the situation that he fell, you go along with him and you kind of feel for him. You're like, man, you kind of, you want him to succeed. You don't want him to fall. You don't want him to go off the rails. You know, you follow him so much. You're like, okay, I want him to survive. I want him to get back where he was, right? And if you want a good movie that you don't have to think much about, you just want to watch a good movie. Now, like I said, some people might not like it. I liked it a lot. Would I rewatch it? Maybe. It's a one-time thing for me. But if you want a good movie, it don't have cussing, it don't have sex in it. There's not a little blood, and I don't think there's any blood on there. There's no gore or anything like that. But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's a good story. That's all about this channel is I want to show you a good story or to review a movie that's not so good. But this one, I have to say, I think it will definitely be a good investment to watch a good story. But other than that, I hope you like this review. And if you do, give me a big thumbs up. It shows me that you care. And I'll talk to you next time. And like always, I hope you have a freaking fantastic day because you deserve it.